Welcome everybody to Nine's Corner. I thought it is too beautiful to stay in. Let's go for a tarot walk and we'll do some readings. And I did a reading the other night, but I was so sick I could not edit it. So I decided to put that at the end of this video. So I hope you enjoy. So I missed you. I hope you're all doing well. And let's get into the video. Now I will say that we have to talk about a few things. So first, the shingles. It has been horrendous pain. I had to go back to my doctor and I have to do another week of antibiotics because I had a really bad case. And today was the first day that I have felt really good. So I am telling you, if you are 50 and above, go get your vaccination for it. I know in Canada, you got to pay for it. It's like $100 and something. And in the US, it's free. So there's no reason for you not to go out and get a vaccination. I know I sound like a commercial, but the pain I've experienced, oh my God. It has been it's just wild what your body can do. It's amazing. So Johnny and Amber Heard's trial is over. He won. There wasn't really big money, and I did a reading on Johnny and Amber probably like a month ago, or maybe 6 weeks ago, if you want to check that out. And we did say that Johnny would win. So, we got good energy together, guys. I really love being with you. So my question first is, has this affected the Me Too movement? Everybody's talking about it. So I just want to do like a little reading on Amber and the Me Too, because, I really think that this has taken us back, and it's a sin for those of us who have experienced, really hard times and experienced, some of the abuse that they're talking about. And it's very triggering. And so if you feel like somebody's lying, like Amber, it can be very triggering. It's not fair. But then at the same time, I have to have empathy for her because God bless her, she's a human. And I think she has a lot of medical issues that she's not willing to deal with. I think if she was to, accept some of the responsibility, and I think she could make her way back, maybe in small ways, but I don't think she wants to change. She's already going to sue him again or do that, whatever, right? So we know she doesn't want to get anywhere away from him. So let's sit and do a reading. I wanted to take you down here in the woods so you could see that we have a little tree house. It's really cute up there. Let's get to the reading. Sorry. All right, so we're going to do a reading. Just so you know, I brought my cloth and I have my cards in a box, so I respect my tarot cards every day. So let's get to the reading. I thought, let's have a look and see how's Amber going to be, and then have a look at the Me Too situation. See if that's going to be affected by Amber Heard. And it just seems like, doesn't it feel like the Me Too just kind of came and went? So Amber, how's everything going to be for you right now? I got to say, I feel a lot of empathy and sympathy for her, because I know that she was lying. I know she did wrong, but, she's obviously having issues. I mean, we are human. We all make mistakes. We all have our little crazies. We all have everything, you know what I mean? So we got to have empathy and sympathy for everybody, because that's just the way it is. So Amber, King of Wands, the Star being hopeful, the Seven of Swords being the fact that she's going to resue him. I think she's going to get involved with a man, King of Wands. He's going to be exciting. She's going to get involved with somebody. She's very hopeful. She's so lost in her sickness that she can't see the writing on the wall. And again, here she is. She is not willing to give up Johnny Depp. She's just not. She's not willing to give him up. I think she'll probably try to contact him and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. So let's look at the Me Too movement. What is happening there? Is this affecting the Me Too movement? None of the chickens came out. Fox hair, or oh my God, Sadie's hair. All right, so let's look at the Me Too movement. What's going to happen there? Me Too. Ooh, okay. Right now it's the Four of Swords. It's stalled. It's like it was this big action, and now we have to rest. It's being explored and changed. Justice. Ooh, this might have to do with the Supreme Justices taking and dealing with Roe versus Wade, which is ridiculous. Seven of Cups. I think that right now the Me Too movement has been stalled. It has been, I think, saying believe all women to the point of not giving the other side justice, you know, or give the other side, not justice, give the other side the ability to tell their story. And, you know, everybody went with her immediately after it. And I mean, I literally watched the whole thing with Emily Baker, and it was so obvious that she was lying. So, all right, we're going to go back. And I did a video the other night when I wasn't feeling, I ended up getting up at 4:30 in the morning because the pain started. So I was like, I'm going to do a reading. So I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to add that reading to the end. I hope you enjoy it. She's telling the gossip, man. Oh my, it's going to be a fight. Doesn't it sound like when they're going, it almost sounds like they're saying, God. Welcome, my YouTube family, to Nine's Corner. I am Nine. It is so nice to meet you. And if you're returning, welcome back, my dear friends. It is 4:57 a.m. I was in so much pain. I just thought, you know what, get up and start your day. You're not going to be able to go to sleep. And sorry for the hairdo, but I can't keep my arm up in the air for very long. But what I can do is do readings. How we're going to have to talk about Donald Trump. So I thought, let's just do a very casual tarot reading. And we're just going to talk, conversate, and as we talk and conversate, we're going to throw the cards out and see what is going on. So we've got Donald Trump, who was at the NRA convention. He guys, it was hard to watch. It truly was. He called out the names of the 19 children and the 2 adults that had passed away. He had a bell that rang after each name was spoken. He basically put it down to mental issues, and if they know that they have mental issues, they should be institutionalized, that schools should become like prisons, and there should be a police officer at every school. And it's like, oh my God, what is happening here? And then on top of it all, he has the nerve to shade Joe Biden, because the whole right side, they have gone crazy attacking the left, saying that they're politicalizing this, politicalizing this. Sorry, it's 4:30 in the morning. So I just thought, let's have a look and see. Trump, you know, Trump's exact words when it came to the school was checked, scanned, screened, and fully approved. So what, like, freedom, people, freedom. Gun rights versus human rights. This is what it's coming down to, because you've got two sides that are so opposed to one another. But I just thought, well, let's have a look at Trump just quickly, because how did we go from him being in trouble and he's got all these issues, legal issues, all these people looking at him, and yet he's using this opportunity to basically look presidential, get all Fox News and everybody talking about them. He's got Kellyanne already out, doing her thing. So what is Trump doing? Is this just part of the game and he's just continuing the game so he can collect money? Or is he really thinking about going and trying to become president in 2024? What is going on? Is he looking to try to become president in 2024? What is happening? Oh no. We got the star. So look, if he's feeling all right in 2024, he's really considering doing it. Or at least, you know what? I shouldn't say that. He wants to give the impression that he's going to do it. He definitely has the support to perpetuate the idea of him become president, and so that he could rake in as much money as he possibly can. He is supporting the NRA. And I mean, I looked up, it was just like, hold on now. I was looking at the numbers online about how much money the NRA gives to mostly Republicans. There are a few Democrats, but it's just like 2 or 3 of them. But like Mitch McConnell made over $1 million. Richard Burr made over $6 million. It was $6,987,380 to be exact. Ted Cruz, even with the NRA, he's a loser because he made $176,274. So, please, people. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, this is just him trying to make money. He is just going to make money. It's shocking to me how he could be in so much legal trouble, and yet Queen of Pentacles, money, 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 must be funny. He's in the position to tell the Republicans whatever they want to do, whatever they want to hear. He will make promises because they really are. They're talking up Trump a lot. It's gross. 3 of Cups. This is all about keeping the train going, to keep it going and make the money and just keep riding that Trump train. Toot, toot. That's what he wants. Ooh, no, look, death is there. Okay. We're going to have to find out, what does that death mean? It's a transformation, a major life transformation. Don't forget, he has all these justice things or legal things waiting for him. Like, is this going to be like, the end of, okay, let's look. 4 of Swords. So he is definitely feeling on the edge. He's definitely feeling like, guys, this is weird because I would look at the 4 of Swords and see this. Hold on now, you're not seeing that as good as I am. My papers. Could have had the NRA stuff written down here. So you guys could see that a little bit better. So with the 4 of Swords here, this could be an indication of him having to be stopped immediately. So it's like he has to take a rest. I don't know if this is due to illness or if this is going to be due to justice, but we're going to keep reading the cards to see what's happening. 2 of Wands. Trump, people around Trump are still seeing him, as we started in the beginning of this reading, that they are going to ride the Trump train until it is no longer rideable. So there are some people that are keeping their distance, but there's people that are still thinking, yep, let's keep riding this train. So it's a mixed bag when it comes around Trump, how people think and feel about him within his own party. I mean, obviously, anybody outside of his party don't think well of Trump. So I'm just referencing the Republican Party here. But actually, I'm not even referencing the Republican Party. I'm referencing the Trump Republican Party. If that King of Cups, he really enjoys being a person of power, and he likes being able to dip his finger in and be part of it, make the money from it, and get out of Dodge. Ace of Pentacles. Something's coming to him. We're going to look at this Ace of Pentacles because I almost, as soon as I flipped it over, my first thought was not about money, but him being served. Him being served, and this, because Pentacles is not just money. This could be things, documents, papers. It could be a whole host of things. So let's just take this Ace of Pentacles and ask for a clarification. Are we looking at something justice related, or are we looking at what? What is this? Five of Cups. Guys, I really think, I know we keep saying this, I'm sick of saying it, but I think like he's rounding around the drain, and I think that we're going to be seeing within the next 5 months, 5 weeks, 5 months, we're going to be finding out about some legal trouble that Trump will not get away with, and it'll finally stop him from going forth. Makes sense? So now I think we're seeing, I think Trump is getting into some legality troubles here, and that's going to stop him from being able to go forth to become president. Seeing things from a different perspective. They're going to see Trump from a different perspective. He's going to get himself in trouble. There's legalities. The wheel has turned. The Magician is there. Knight of Wands. He's going to see things from a different perspective. They're going to see Trump from a different perspective. The wheel is going to turn. The Magician is finally showing up. They're finally going to get to be able to pin something on Trump. With the Knight of Wands here, it's showing that once the Magician finally does what he needs to do to put the nails into Trump's coffin, that there's going to be celebration. It's literally going to cause celebration. So there you go, Monsieur Trump. So next, I'm going to do something I'm uncomfortable with because I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. But the truth is, we're going to have to talk about the shooting in Texas in the school because the police did an awful job of doing any kind of protecting and serving the public. They literally had an hour in which they waited and listened to gunshots going. They waited while children inside the classrooms made 911 calls. They waited, and they waited, and they waited. I want to know why. Because not only did they wait, not only did nobody use any kind of common sense and say, hello now, this is a young 18 punk in the classroom killing, get to a window, do something. Nobody stood up, nobody tried to fight against anything. Oh no, sorry, they did stand up. They did try to fight against the parents. They handcuffed the parents. They went after the parents while they had to watch and listen to gunshots going off, not knowing if that was their child or not. And the misery and the psychological damage that has been done to all those people. The stories are just
I can't talk about them here, because if I do, I'm going to start crying. You're going to start crying, because it's not something that you would wish on your worst enemy. It's not something that you can even wrap your head around, because as a parent, you never think that you're going to go before your child. Because as a parent, you never think your child is going to go before you. It's cruel. I want to know and ask Tarot to please clarify for me why those police officers not only allowed those children to be killed. I want to know why those police officers allowed so much time to go by, why they listened to the gunshots, listened to the children dying. Why did the police, why did the police, the hangman, they just waited. They were waiting. Everybody was like, we gotta wait. We can't do anything because we're told to wait. Nobody was willing to take responsibility for this situation. Holy sugar. Oh, Nine of Swords. Oh my God. Eek. Okay, two things came very strongly to me. One, I would not be surprised if somebody in that group is feeling so awful to the point of thinking of taking their own lives. This also shows me that there was some kind of shady business that was going on here. There's some not so good news going to be coming out about those police officers. There's something shady about it. Buckle up. I think these police officers are going to end up having to face justice. People are going to be upset. People are going to push. People are going to want to know what happened, how it happened, why it happened. And there's something here, guys, because with the Nine of Swords, I almost see like somebody wants to take their own lives because because this is such a ridiculous situation and they were part of it, and the guilt is eating them up. But this also indicates to me that there's something fundamentally wrong with part of that police force, that there's something amiss. There's Ten of Pentacles, the happy family, the children, the Ten of Pentacles, referencing the family, the children, the innocence of going to school and not thinking for a second that their children wouldn't come home to them. Ace of Pentacles. There is going to be suing and there is going to be money made on this. This police force is in a lot of trouble. There is going to be so many legalities coming out of this. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody actually ended up having to take some responsibility for this. This is going to be very interesting. Wow, 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 wow. The High Priestess. There's a cover up here. There's going to be information that's going to be tried to be covered up. I'm telling you, I keep hearkening back to this, that there's something shady, something shady. The Page of Swords. Somebody's going to talk. There's going to be information coming out. There's going to be gossip coming out about this police force that's going to give us a good understanding, a good idea of what was behind this, because there is something more behind this than just, a whole police force being stupid and all those police officers being stupid and just allow those kids, murderers, because I can't imagine that if I was outside of a room of children, even if they weren't my own children, as a layperson, that I wouldn't try to do something. I would definitely do more than what those police officers did. I'm so angry because I guarantee you there's something happening here. There's something happening here. There's something biased against the families. Legality is going to be happening. There's going to be gossip and information coming out. There might be something in a written form where we're going to see some kind of biases. Wow. The people around are looking at this and seeing the transformation, seeing the death. I pray to God that in my last reading, I said, when I did the angel answers, remember it said that this will change, this will change. Will this finally be the thing that they're going to see? I mean, the poor people around, they're seeing the death, they're seeing the destruction, but there's rebirth. God willing, this is going to be enough to at least have, I don't expect miracles for all of a sudden, people to give up their arms and be like, that's okay, Second Amendment. I mean, they're going to just go, you can watch Fox News, they're gone crazy. They're blaming Biden, they're blaming O'Rourke, they're just gone crazy. So I think that this is the beginning of change. I think that these deaths and the way that the police treated these deaths is going to be an extra layer that's going to be coming out. Wow. Two of Pentacles, weighing out two situations, weighing out what is more important. The police officers who are supposed to be there to serve and protect, and they're the ones with the guns, or the children that were left in that classroom and the teachers left in those classrooms to die. Seven of Wands. This is going to be a case of the police trying to defend themselves, but there's going to be a lot of push. There's going to be a lot of interest in this. They're going to want to know why, how, and there's more to the story. There's something to do with shady business. Let's just clarify this Seven of Wands, because there's something I want to say, but I don't want to say it. All right. Tarot is forcing my hand, truly forcing my hand. I will say there is a racial undertone to this. I don't know why. I don't understand it, but there's definitely a racial undertone to this. Something with this police force. There is so much more to come out. I mean, do you see these cards? We've got the Lovers, we've got Justice, we've got Death. I mean, we got the Hangman, so many majors. A lot of waiting, looking at things. Magician is here, so it might take some time, definitely, with the Seven of Pentacles here. It's going to take time, but the seeds are there. They finally planted the seeds for change. It's going to take some time, but there's somebody that's coming into the picture that's going to be able to get people to come to some kind of understanding, to at least put some kind of legislation there that gives some relief, some common sense. Well, having the moon here is just perfect, because this is showing that for so long, all of this has been pressed down, not willing to do anything about it. With short amount of time, The seed has been planted for change. The magician has come. There's going to be some kind of compromise, and it's finally exposing and will bring forth a new perspective over time. As horrific as the situation has been, I really truly believe that tarot is saying that unlike the other situations, this one's going to take time and be investigated. This one's going to cause a change, and it's going to cause a new perspective in the future. I pray to God that this is true. I truly feel this strongly. This feels very, very truthful to me. So, all right, my friends, that's our reading. And as always, I have our unity candle lit for each and every one of us. As always, I thank you for your time. I'm so happy to have you guys to share and be with and have a safe space where we could all come to the table and sit down and have a chat and just be together through everything, the thick and the thin, the good, the bad, and everything else in between. So, until the next time we chat, my friends, cheerio and take care.